explain to me what type of response we are likely to see and what the risk of a wider escalation is now as a result of this?
I think that what we're witnessing is an Iranian-driven 4 or 5 front using proxies so as to distance itself from the retaliation, and that is vis-a-vis American forces in the area and Israel. The Houthis from Yemen, Hezbollah from Lebanon, Hamas from Gaza, Iranian militias in Iraq and in Syria. Even though Iran probably does not run every single operation of every single proxy, but the spirit and the general direction are all coming out of Tehran. And I believe that there are consultations between Israel and Washington and other regional allies about what to be done to restrain Iranian meddling in the region.
No doubt tensions running high on the ground. And as all of this unfolds, we've also seen the most recent talks, the most recent conversation taking place between the US, Egypt and Qatar on trying to get a deal done in order to de-escalate tensions and secure the release of hostages. I'm curious to get a sense from you about where you see this going, because what we've seen is even though the discussions between Israel and Hamas have progressed, according to these proxies, they say they were constructive, but clear gaps remain. So what are those gaps and how soon before we are likely to be able to get some kind of deal done that gets those hostages out of harm's way?
Entering the negotiations, the gap was unbridgeable. But that's the nature of entering a negotiation and opening positions. We don't know what actually is happening inside the negotiation closed doors. But I suspect that when the chief of the CIA, the chief of Egyptian intelligence, and 3 senior Israelis and the Qatari prime minister are getting together in Paris, it seems that they have something to work with. Outside, the initial leaks suggest that the concept is a 2-month cessation of hostilities, a pause, during which there will be 2 rounds of release of hostages in return for release of Palestinian prisoners. I surely hope that will materialize, but the very fact that they are getting together means that they feel that the gap can be bridged.